All right, guys, here we are on Daybreak, and up at the top right part of the map from the team, Prime wants to get that trip to IPL 4 in Las Vegas. It is none other than Creator Prime. And down at the bottom left part of the map from the team, Team Liquid, it is HerO, a Code S Protoss, very good. Both of these guys actually quite good at what they do, but I would say HerO is the definite favorite in this match today.
Yeah, especially being as good at PvP as he is.
Yeah.
But, you know, Creator has been making quite a name for himself. I know you've been a Creator evangelist for quite a while, and rightfully so. I mean, he's lived up to, I'm dead serious. You know, you were one of the guys who was saying, this guy, you got to watch him, you got to watch him, he's going to be amazing.
Right.
And he's certainly proven that that is the case. He is a great Protoss player.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I have always felt that he has kind of lacked a little bit in his PvP, and to his PvZ for a certain extent as well. I mean, he's really just known for his Protoss versus Terran, but you know, I feel like with a little bit of practice, he can improve his other matchups as well. So I'm curious to see what he's going to do today. You can tell from the way he plays that he's not very confident in his PvP. We see a lot of foregating out of Creator Prime. So I know HerO's going to be watching for that, since Creator Prime, you know, has been doing it quite a bit lately. I'd like to see some other builds out of Creator. I'd like to see him kind of break out of that shell to a certain extent and try some other stuff, because honestly, you know, the era of foregate for PvP is over. You know, it's people still do it on a regular basis, but it's not as good as it used to be. You know, people are much better at being prepared for it and holding it off now.
And let's see here what ends up being our next few structures for these players, how quickly they want to go into second gas, things like that. And you guys may have looked at the stat screen for Creator Prime and said, well, you know, all three of his matchups looked really consistent in terms of the win percentage. But important thing to note there was that he's played versus Terran about 3 times as much as the rest of them, because his team calls on him in every Team League scenario, in every possible scenario where he has to come up against a top-level Terran. And we're talking the top Terrans. That's who he's called to try and snipe. So obviously he has his work cut out for him there as he's playing the very best Terrans in the world.
He tends to be just kind of unbreakable in his PvT. It's just very difficult to stop overall, so that's kind of where his strength lies. Fast second gateway here from HerO, so we could see that 2-stalker opening, I think, possibly.
Both players have about the same amount of Chrono Boost saved up, so we'll see how much they expend into Warp Gate technology, how much HerO wants to put into these Stalkers as well. And both players have decided to put up second gas as well. I believe HerO bypassed a Zealot, though, so going right into Stalker production, of course, for those 2 gateways.
Yep, that's right. And will he make a second Stalker as soon as he has some minerals, as soon as that gateway finishes? Might line up kind of nicely. I'm curious to see if he's going to throw down like a Robo Bay here. Or if it's going to be potentially another gateway. So he could be a Twilight Council too. He did get that 2 gas, so this could be going into some sort of 3-gate blink play as well. I admit, PvP, I don't quite know as much about. I definitely don't play it a lot. And you just don't see it as much as you used to too, so.
I seem to play it every freaking match, so.
How's that going for you?
PvP, it's testy. I actually am, it's actually my best matchup overall right now, because I'm feeling pretty confident in my micro and ability to, you know, keep Zealots up in a way and out of fire whenever they get low and stuff like that, because Creator puts down gateways number 2 and 3 for now.
Yeah,
but
gas saved up too.
Yeah, so maybe Twilight Council here in a second. Already we see one down for HerO, and Creator just making a sentry for now. But no, it's been going pretty well. He's actually going to 4-gate, but this is a double gas 4-gate, so a little bit more defensive. Already he has a sentry being dropped out.
Yep, yeah, it looks like a defensive 4-gate. He may want to go into expand. We've also seen a couple times players doing this and then putting down a Robo and going for a Warp Prism along with their 4-gate. So I'd say that's a slim possibility as well, but looks like HerO wants to start getting a little bit aggressive here, and he catches this one Stalker. Oh, and Creator Prime turns it around. If he just would have ran, I think he would have been able to get away, but as it is, he did lose that Stalker, and now he's going to have to pull back up his ramp, defend with that sentry. His warp gates are finishing though, so he should be okay.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to be able to warp in some more units, one of those being a sentry. Wise choice. He needs to be able to recycle those force fields a couple of different times. And starting to pick away the Stalker up at the front, but this is just a little, you know, bit of 3-Stalker pressure here. Obviously, HerO not committing quite yet. He's expanding as he puts up his blink.
Yeah, HerO going for the expand build along with this. He knows that he's got his opponent all bottled up here, and Creator Prime thinking of going down the ramp. Not a bad idea, but the Stalker gets in. It sees 3 gateways.
Yeah.
Not a 4th, though. So HerO, you know, may think that this is kind of a 3-gate planned expand, or he may think that there's some tech hidden off to the side that he doesn't know about. But with the amount of sentries there, actually, he should know that it should be only gateways.
Absolutely. That's exactly what I was going to say. I mean, the sentry count there is a little bit staggering. I mean, so clearly he knew that he was holding off and just operating off of gateway technology for a while. HerO is continuing to expand, like we said, adding in gateways number, let's see, is that just 3 and 4? Yeah, it looks like it is for now.
Yep, just wants to make sure that he stays safe. And I think, well, I think Creator Prime wants to expand, but
yes, can't.
It's going to be tough. HerO blocking it with the pylon. Wow, HerO just doing everything to be annoying here. Creator Prime pushing out. He does have 4 gateways, but Blink is just finishing right now for Liquid HerO.
And we'll see if HerO can bring in enough units now, because he did decide to expand at the same time. So he's got a little bit short on units right now and a little bit up on workers. We'll see if he can rally in enough to make this worth it.
Oh, the probe does get away. That was a close one here. Nice blink above the force field to get away. Oh, and no blink for Creator Prime. 2 Stalkers just barely get away.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man, those force fields did not work out at all for Liquid HerO.
No, that's actually really bad for him. I mean, because it's going to be a lot harder to try and zone out the rest of the units that are coming up now for Creator, as we just have, what, 2 sentries left? Do they even have enough for a single force field? They don't. They do not have enough for a force field. Everything goes down. It's just Blink Stalkers left.
Yeah, Creator Prime definitely going to kill off this expansion here, and he could just walk right up the ramp, too. He's got a nice supply lead against HerO. Wow, I got to say, I'm a bit surprised.
Yeah, I mean, HerO may just die.
It's quite possible. I mean, he's still got good Blink Micro here to come up with that. There goes the Guardian Shield for Creator Prime. He's got a good amount of energy for a couple of those.
Yeah.
And how much time is Blink going to buy Liquid HerO? That's the question.
Well, Force Shield's working against Creator a little bit right there, but he is finally making his way up. Needs Micro a little bit better, was letting some of his shots go to the warp gates and pylons when he shouldn't have, but HerO trying to blink back furiously. A few more units making their way in. Nice choice of a Zealot up the front to try and go after the sentries. More reinforcements coming in for Creator around the left. He's starting to slowly rally things up. He still has a supply advantage overall, and he is making those Stalkers very, very low. Creator going to need some more units in a hurry, though.
Yep, and not going after the pylons, going after the gateways instead. I think that would maybe be a better idea to take down those pylons. There goes one beast, targeting the 1 pylon that's also powered. Well, that gateway is powered by 2 pylons, so not the best choice there by Creator Prime. I would pick the pylon that is powering 2 gateways rather. Well, all right.
He supply blocked him now.
Oh, wow.
So. Really supply blocked him. Oh, my God.
Very true.
That may actually just be it. He's going to try and power through now and take down this force, but Creator is continuing to reinforce off of these 4 warp gates. And HerO just can't bring anything in right now.
Yeah, Creator Prime looks like he has a very good chance of taking this game here. Forcing back those Stalkers from Liquid HerO. The 2nd pylon just not getting done in time. Oh, the probe's attacking. Going down very quickly here. Creator Prime just kind of killing everything right now, not really worrying about microing too much here.
Yeah, HerO has supply because he's losing a ton of units. It's not because any additional pylons. He had 1 pylon finish up, but that was about all. But Creator got to watch out for these Zealots now, but if he can do that, then he is A-OK, adding in some Zealots of his own as well. HerO trying to blink back here behind the mineral line, but now those Stalkers are trapped, and they're actually going to die pretty quickly. Yeah, just 2 left, a few units coming in, down to 12 probes.
Definitely no more Stalkers out for Liquid HerO, only just a couple probes here, and Creator Prime can just continue to warp in. No worries at all for him, and it looks like he's going to take game 1.
Yeah, very convincing win as well.